Hey there, beautiful souls. Holy frickin' cannolis. Happy Valentine's Day. Spirit does have a very special message for you regarding self-love, self-worth, and self-value. But Spirit also has a couple questions that want you to reflect on. So before we get to the cards, let's dive into the message, okay? First of all, Spirit says, I see the heavy shedding cycle that you are completing. I see how you have navigated through density, the deepest, darkest parts of your shadows. But it is through that you are gaining clarity of truth and love, worth, and value. But Spirit is saying, or asking, now the question Spirit has for you is, can you love yourself at a level that you have been loving everyone else? The way that you have been just giving your love to other people, are you ready to give that to yourself and embody that? Spirit is also asking, are you willing to allow to receive love that no longer compromises your worth, your value, that does not dim your light? Because today's energy is all about sacred partnership with self first. Because Spirit right now is saying, when you allow complete and true, authentic embodiment of your sacred partnership within, it will reflect in your external world. And Spirit is saying right now, if you're in a relationship and you really allow yourself that unconditional love, which brings in security and stability of your worth and your value, that relationship is going to grow stronger. Okay? And if you're single, Spirit is saying, okay, ask yourself those questions. And when you can answer those in a sense of, you know what? I can love myself the way I love everybody else. I'm no longer just giving my love away. I'm giving my love to myself first. And I'm going to do it without compromising. Spirit is saying, and then that partner will come in. That partner will come in, and together you both will love each other unconditionally, okay? So know that I just keep hearing within, without, as above, as below, as above. So as within is without, and without is so it's that giant infinity sign. Okay, so allow yourself to see that. Okay, or ask yourself those questions, because that's really going to help you get into alignment of with your higher self. But it's also going to give you that clarity. Okay, is there something else I need to shed? Is there something else that needs healing? Okay, so I just want to ask Spirit. We're going to pull from a couple decks. I'm using my Sacred Force as I was shuffling and in my mind asking Spirit, what is coming about with this sacred partnership with Him? Through this deep shutting, what is it? What are we bringing within that is going to reflect out and come back to us? And the card I got was Rainbow Waterfall. We've got new beginnings, but it's the cleansing and clearing, purification, balance, and alignment of your emotions, because water represents emotions. And Spirit is saying there is a new beginning with the emotions, because it is through the deep shedding that you've done and the deep shedding that you continue to do that you are balancing out the emotions. And because those emotions are balanced, because you are grounded, because you are stable in your emotions and you're giving yourself that unconditional love, new beginnings, new relationships coming into your life for you and through you. But most importantly, it's a new relationship with yourself. Spirit is saying you're creating the miracles. You are creating the miracles through that unconditional love. Now we've got number 31. This is about mastery. Maybe Spirit is saying this is like 33 master number. You are mastering self-love. You are mastering unconditional love for yourself. You're mastering balancing out your emotions. You're no longer carrying what others have placed upon you. And Spirit is saying right now, it is through the heart and the sacral area that you've done deep healing, deep alchemization. So whether this was programming from a child on what your worth and value is, or maybe this was programming from close relationships, intimate relationships. Spirit is saying it's through the deep shedding now that you have brought that balance in. You have brought in deep alignment. You are creating those miracles. New beginnings are happening. You are mastering letting go of other people's bullshit, other people's old programming, their limiting beliefs, okay? And then number one, you're having a breakthrough. You are literally having a breakthrough in your higher consciousness. We've got a purple butterfly. You are truly reaching higher states of consciousness. The connection that you have with your higher self, with divine source God, is so clear. The way that you get downloads, the way you get messages in awakened state, meditation, and dreams. Spirit is saying you're creating those new beginnings. You are creating those miracles. And I just keep hearing like high priest, high priestess, the magician, divine sorcerer, divine sorceress. Okay. So now we're going to go to, the psychic tarot deck. Okay. Holy freaking cannolis. I got 2 cards already. Spirit is just, throwing the cards out. So I just want to ask Spirit, let's elaborate on the miracles. What is this miracle bringing in or releasing out? What is it releasing in and releasing out? And so here we go. Holy freaking cannolis. Number 9. It's through this deep shedding that you are no longer suffering in silence. Why? We've got blue. Because you called back the power through your voice. You stepped into the power of your voice. You reclaimed it back. And Spirit is saying for some of you, you did this like face to face verbally, whether this was, and you did it through setting boundaries, Spirit is saying. So Spirit is saying that it is through you stepping into the power of your voice, recalling, first of all, calling your power back. But this is for someone, Spirit is saying, like, people who were close to you, whether this was family or intimate relationships, like you did something verbally, whether this was set boundaries or saying, oh no, you're not doing this anymore. You're not going to play the martyr and then deflect your shit onto me. Spirit is saying no more suffering in silence. And through letting that go, you've created solid foundations. Holy shit, I think I just said that a little bit ago. It's through the clearing out that you've done in the sacral, in the heart, that you're creating firm foundations. Spirit is saying you're now on that mountaintop. You are now on the mountaintop and you are seeing with clarity how the learning opportunities are teaching you, guiding you where and how to expand. But with these 3 cards, my beautiful friends, what I'm hearing is spend time in nature. Spend time in nature. Because I just feel this and I can hear it, like Mother Gaia is calling you. She is going to help replenish your heart. There's something here with an aha moment of spending time in nature that is really going to ground you and root you in to a sacred partnership with yourself first. I almost said partner shelf. Okay, no more putting yourself on the shelf. No more putting your love, self-love last is what Spirit said. I love how they come through. And so, but also too, what I'm hearing, I keep seeing earth signs. So for those who maybe have a life path number of 3 and are an earth sign, what I keep hearing, there's something here with like connecting deeper with Mother Gaia. Okay. I got a couple more cards. So I'm just going to see, here with, so I used my, sacred symbol. I'm going to see what we got here. Okay. Nature spirit. Nature is calling you. Mother Gaia is calling you. This is about spending time in nature, whether it's sitting under a tree, sitting in a field of flowers. Maybe you go and you buy yourself some flowers, whether it's artificial or real. Spirit is saying spend time with nature because nature, look at this green, nature has a message for you. nature has a message for you regarding your heart chakra, regarding self-love, unconditional self-love. Okay, so spend time in nature. I'm not really sure what this is. Oh my God. And we've got number 39 again. It's through the releasing. Mother Gaia, nature wants you to know that you are supported. And this, you guys, this is for everybody, but this part, Spirit is saying, those who have the earth sign, there's something about you sitting in nature. Like you have a deep connection to Mother Gaia, but it's mastering communication with nature. So I just keep hearing, sit with nature, sit with nature. Sitting in nature is going to help release those limiting beliefs. Mother Gaia is calling you. So if you've been feeling that urge or the need to go out, and spend time in nature, you can. If it's too cold where you're at, what I just keep hearing is like even go to a craft store and buy like fake flowers, sit in meditation and connect with Mother Gaia. Okay, for some of you, I just heard now it's like elementals of the highest vibrations, like little fairies, the fays of the highest vibration are wanting to connect with you. So spend time out in nature because they have a message. They have a message for you regarding unconditional love. Okay. So let's get to the next card. We've got, holy freaking cannolis. We've got the full moon. Full moon is all about releasing. We have this new moon coming up on the 17th. We've got a lot happening on the 17th, but it's through the last full moon. Spirit is saying it's through the last full moon. You have wrapped up karmic cycle. And we've got this pink. And what they're telling me, pink for two things, is love. You are truly returning to self-love. But also, your chakras are opening up. Whatever you release has cut cords of blockages of receiving your downloads. Your downloads are going to be off the chain. The ringing of the ear, the visions that you're getting, the Spirit is saying that's why it's really important. You're creating firm foundations, but okay, Spirit is saying that's why it's really important for you to connect with Mother Gaia to really ground and get rooted, because like you'll be at the grocery store and all of a sudden you're getting messages, you're getting downloads. It's because of whatever you wrapped up, whatever you released in that last full moon cycle we had. And once again, 29, it's through the releasing that you are in alignment. You are in alignment with higher states of consciousness. You are in alignment with your true divine self. You are literally, beautiful soul, whatever you did and whatever you're continuing to release, you are one with, we all are one with the universe, but like the way you manifest, the way you co-create and collaborate, you are in extreme alignment with the universe, okay? Holy freaking cannolis. Watch how the manifestations come in. Holy crap. We've got the good fortune card. It's through whatever you did in the releasing, you have created massive good fortune. This isn't just about money. This is, once again, sacred wealth. This is about a sacred partnership. You did that. Good fortune. We've got number 13. Once again, there's that 3. You are mastering self-love. You are mastering that sacred relationship. And because of that, you're creating sacred wealth. Okay. But also too, through this good fortune, the key, doors of talisman. Spirit is saying there are doors of opportunities opening for you and through you. It's because of this deep shedding that you've done and you've created those firm foundation. Spirit is saying you are the key. You're understanding you're the key. You're the gatekeeper. You hold the key. Okay. And now I've got Freya coming in. I've got a lot of divine feminine archetypes coming in. I've got Hecate coming in. I've got Mary Magdalene. I've got Mother Mary coming in. Whatever you've done, you've really cleared out that sacral area, and you're really embodying your divine feminine and bringing balance to the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Spirit is saying you're the gatekeeper. You hold the key. And what I just keep hearing, someone's been working with Hecate and Freya. Someone was like the deep shedding that you've done. You've called in those beautiful, strong, divine archetypes that work in the shadow to bring in the light. So if you're seeing a lot of signs of keys, know that you are creating doors of opportunities. You're creating the good fortune. It's because of the deep shadow work that you have done. Just want to ask Spirit to please show us what else it is that we need to know. That is togetherness. We've got togetherness. Look at this. This is, once again, sacred relationship within. This is your sacred partnership with self first. That is what you are bringing in. And once again, we've got pink. Spirit is saying you've done a lot of clearing out. There is unconditional, you're allowing unconditional love to flow through you. But Claire, like what you're hearing, like your Claire audience is really going to be off the chain. And we've got number 18. This is about abundance and prosperity. Watch, you're creating that good fortune. Why? Because you are now in alignment with your higher self. You are one with your higher self. You have undeniable faith and trust in who you are. And Spirit is saying for some of you, you're still working on that sacred partnership. And this is to let you know that you are getting into alignment with your higher self, that you are getting into alignment with the universe and really understanding that it is your birthright to create limitlessly, but also to receive limitlessly. Okay. I just want to see what angel numbers we have. So I'm just going to ask the angels, the entire collective, to please show us, give us a validation through through this message today. 000 reset, brand new beginnings coming. Like you're the miracle creator. You hold the key. You hold the key to the miracles. Okay. I got to put my readers on to see what this is. Okay. So that's the message I got. Now I'm going to read the card. It says, you have full support of the divine. The guidance you are seeking is here and your life is moving in the right direction. This is the start of a new beginning where one cycle ends and a new begins. And that's what you're doing. You've wrapped up a deep karmic cycle. So that, my beautiful friend, is the message for today. If you're ready to embody those questions, hit the heart, hit the like, put in sacred relationship with self first, or you can just put 000. So until we meet again, my beautiful friends, love, light, and many, many blessings.